Hey, welcome back to the Photoshop for Beginners tutorial series. In this video, we are going to go over the document creation process. Open up Photoshop and go to File, New. Alternatively, press Ctrl N on your keyboard will also achieve the same. Now again, your interface may look a bit different to mine, but all of these options are essentially the same. The name field will allow you to give this document a name, and it's always a good idea to give your document a descriptive name so it doesn't end up as something generic like Untitled-1. The preset dropdown contains a list of commonly used templates, and once you select one, the other options will change accordingly. If I choose International Paper, an additional dialog will pop up listing the various paper sizes. Something worth mentioning here is if I choose Mobile App Design, an artboard selection dropdown will appear. Choosing the artboards option from the document type dropdown will also bring up this screen. Now if you're using anything below Photoshop CC such as Photoshop CS5 or 6, unfortunately you will not have these artboard options. For now we'll choose Custom. The custom preset option will allow you to specify different document parameters, so the upside to that is you have a lot of control over your document, but it's a bit more complex than selecting a preset. So the width and height is pretty self-explanatory. These values refer to your document dimensions, and the drop-down after these values are the document units. Now when you're working with Photoshop, 99% of the time you will be using pixels, but there are instances where you would use centimeters or inches, such as working on print material. Let's set both width and height to 1000 pixels. Resolution is measured in pixels per inch or centimeters, and most of the time you'll be working with pixels per inch. Simply put, resolution refers to how densely packed pixels are in one measurement unit, in this case, inches. Generally 72 will be enough, however if you're producing for print or any other pixel sensitive work, then you should be working with at least 300 pixels per inch. When working with digital graphics, there are two predominant color modes, RGB or CYMK. RGB stands for red, green, blue and is the color mode we are going to be using most of the time. CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow and black. So why does the letter K stand for black and not the letter B? Well, actually, in this case, the K in CMYK stands for key, which is another name for black. If you're working on print, then the color mode you want to be using will be CMYK. We won't get too technical here, but bit depth specifies how much color information is available for each pixel in an image. The more bits you have, the more color you can work with. 8-bit will be fine for now. You can choose whether you like white or background color to be on the canvas when you create a document, or you can opt to have nothing, which then makes your canvas transparent. If you choose other, you will be able to pick your own color that will be the color of your canvas. There are various color profiles and pixel aspect ratios you can choose, but for the scope of this tutorial, we'll leave it at sRGB and square pixels. Hit OK and you have just created your document. In the next video, we're going to have a look at navigating the canvas in Photoshop. If you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. This is Jeff from Pixyon Design, signing out.